The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be one of the most powerful smartphones we've ever seen. And thanks to trusted leaker Anthony, we now have a clearer picture of what's coming. The main highlights are nothing short of game-changing. The S26 Ultra is expected to feature the Snapdragon chip globally, meaning no more split between regions. Everyone gets the best performance. Samsung is also introducing a brand new display along with full S Pen support to keep the Ultra experience premium and versatile. Camera upgrades are front and center too. A brand new 12-megapixel 3x telephoto lens, an upgraded selfie camera for sharper shots, and a next-generation laser autofocus sensor designed to make every capture lightning fast and crystal clear. And here's the kicker: -16 gigs of RAM is standard. That's not an option, that's the baseline, making the S26 Ultra a true powerhouse built for the future. But Anthony also revealed extra details that push this phone into another league. The S26 Ultra could feature a bigger main camera aperture for stunning low-light photography, a completely new telephoto setup, an AMOLED panel that delivers richer colors with a slightly larger display and faster 60-watt charging speeds, plus a next-gen anti-reflective layer for improved outdoor visibility. And in true Ultra fashion, Samsung is aiming for a design under 8mm thin, slim, sleek, and futuristic. Now let's talk cameras in detail. The Ultra could come with a massive 200-megapixel main sensor with a bigger aperture, a 50-megapixel ultrawide, a 50-megapixel 5x periscope with enhanced low-light capability, and that brand new 12-megapixel 3x telephoto lens. The S26 Edge is rumored to pack a 200-megapixel main and a new 50-megapixel ultrawide, while the S26 Pro may bring an all-new 50-megapixel main, 50-megapixel ultrawide, and 12-megapixel telephoto setup. If these leaks are accurate, the Galaxy S26 Ultra won't just be another upgrade, it'll be a milestone in smartphone innovation. The real question is, will Samsung finally reclaim the flagship crown with this beast? What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. This changes everything. Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S26 Ultra is no longer playing it safe. According to a fresh leak from One UI 8.5 test firmware, the beastly flagship is finally leveling up with 60-watt fast charging. That's a massive jump from the 45-watt limit we've been stuck with since the Galaxy S20 Ultra. But that's not all. Samsung is pairing this speed boost with Qualcomm's next-gen Snapdragon 8 Elite 2 chip for Galaxy, internally codenamed PMK850. This processor promises one of the most powerful mobile experiences we've ever seen. The leaked One UI 8.5 software not only confirms charging improvements, but also reveals early development on this customized Snapdragon chip, likely clocking up to 4.6 GHz and featuring the Adreno 840 GPU. Performance-wise, this new silicon reportedly pushes Antutu scores close to 4 million, which is absolutely insane. It gives Samsung a real shot at dominating the Android flagship space in 2026. Even better, unlike before, this power won't be exclusive to the US. Samsung is expected to launch the Snapdragon variant globally, a move that'll excite many Exynos fatigue users. And while the battery capacity might stick around 5,000 mAh, the new charging speed alone means you could go from 0 to nearly 50% in just 15 minutes. That's a huge quality of life upgrade for power users. Combine that with Samsung's rumored thinner and lighter design for the S26 Ultra, plus a refined camera layout and software enhancements in One UI 8.5, and it's clear Samsung is gearing up to make the S26 Ultra much more than just an iterative update. In short, the Galaxy S26 Ultra isn't just getting faster, it's getting smarter, leaner, and more capable than ever. If you've been holding off on upgrading, this might be the device that finally makes it worth it. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. We're now going to run through the full specs, design, and expected pricing to help you decide which one is right for you, so hit subscribe now, and let's dive right into it. First up, the standard Galaxy S26. It's coming with a 6.2-inch dynamic AMOLED display with improvements in brightness and color accuracy. We get a 120Hz display with HDR10+ and a resolution of 1080x2340. The display will be protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. For selfies, it has a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera, On the rear, there's a triple camera setup consisting of a wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto, but the exact sensors are still unknown. It'll be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 chipset and comes with 12 GB of RAM and up to 512 GB of storage, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4000 mAh unit with 25 dV fast charging and 15 dV wireless charging. It will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband support. The phone will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at around $800 in January 2026. Next, we have the Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus, which may also be known as the S26 Edge. This one will come with a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED display with similar improvements in brightness and color accuracy. You'll get a 120Hz display, HDR10+, and a resolution of 1440x3120, protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. There's a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera for selfies. The rear setup includes a dual camera system with a wide and an ultra-wide camera, though the exact sensors are still under wraps. It's also powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 and will come with 12 GB of RAM and storage options of 256 GB or 512 GB, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4900 mAh unit with 45 dV fast charging and 15 dV wireless charging. It will support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. This model will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to be priced from $1,000 in January 2026. Finally, we have the premium model, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. This one features a 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED display, again with improvements to brightness and color accuracy, 120Hz refresh rate, and HDR10+, with a resolution of 1440x3120, and it will be protected by Gorilla Glass Armor 3. There have been reports suggesting that this could feature the first ever under-display camera on an S-series phone, likely an 8-megapixel under-display selfie camera. On the rear, it will come with a quad camera setup featuring wide, ultra-wide, telephoto, and periscope lenses, but the exact sensors are still unknown. The phone will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 in all regions and will come with 12 GB of RAM and up to 1 TB of storage, UFS 4.0. It's packing a 6000 mAh battery with significant improvements to fast charging. As expected, it will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. The S26 Ultra will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at $1,300 in January 2026. Overall, it's looking like the Samsung Galaxy S26 series is going to be an exciting release, especially if the Ultra becomes the first S-series phone to feature the under-display camera. Samsung seems to be continuing their strategy of improving and refining their phones, rather than completely redesigning them for the sake of it. And just like all new phones, there will be a major emphasis on software, with AI playing a huge role in the user experience. The launch is still a bit far off, but we can expect plenty of information to leak as we approach the release date. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on the latest updates.